Intro.
We got it. Oh, scuffing it already, man. God. It timed out on me. I thought I'm used to the long one, right? And then I play the minute one. I put the minute one, then the intro. Yep, my bad. It's all good. But no, you're awake. You're awake. You're finally here. Now, I'm waiting for Michael to come in here. Once Michael gets in here, it's gonna be.
Oh yeah, because you got to move your head up out the way, right?
Oh yeah, we'll move. But Brian also has to be here when Michael gets in here. When Michael comes in here, I hope Brian's still here at the time. What's up, Alejandro? What's up, them boys? How are you guys? Yeah, it is Wednesday. It is the fun day. We just kind of do whatever. We have some over-unders on specific players that we want to choose. One of them, which was a big impact this week. We'll get into that later. And also we have, he's talking about you, actually. That's to you, my friend. Yeah.
I gathered as much.
I'll be here to remind you about my dynasty. No, you're never going to get one because you suck. You're never going to get one because as long as I'm around, you're always going to be second best. And I'm just going to outdo you when it comes to our leagues. It's just the way it is. Except for the Nerd Huddle one, because that one doesn't count. Only because, that one doesn't count. I don't know. I guess we can count it if you want. We'll see what happens. That one I'm struggling a little bit in. Just because Dak was gone the first couple weeks, and I was like screwed on QB because I had freaking Matt Ryan who sucked at the beginning of the season. It's like, oh, that's 2-1 quarterbacks just gone in a single freaking couple at the beginning of the season. So, yeah. So it's all good.
Hey, did you know that Isaiah Simmons has the DB designation now?
Only DB?
No, linebacker DB.
Oh yeah, I know.
I didn't realize that until right now.
Yeah, I know. I've been flexing him both at both spots. Yeah, I've been putting him there, both DB and linebacker. So, yeah, no, that's why I made the trade earlier in the season. Once they gave him the designation and they were giving him the star backer, I was like, that's the move I made for him. And so far, it's been a roller coaster ride, but he's been pretty good. I'm not mad. Okay. I'm not too happy either. At the beginning, I was a little worried. But I think they punished him, put him on the bench for a little bit, then fired him back up, and he's been doing great. Last week, I was really happy. That dude went off. Or was it 2 weeks ago? Where he like 19 to 20 points or something like that?
That was 19 points like 2 weeks ago, yeah.
Yeah. Just took one to the house. And I was like, hell yes. So, yeah. But other than that, though, how'd you do on your waiver wire? Explain to me how you did on your waiver wire this week.
Wow, you're really going to bring that up first and foremost? Wow.
Yes. Okay. Tell chat the story you told me.
I had a lot going on yesterday. I had phone calls to people because in less than 2 weeks, I will no longer be living in Arizona.
Yes.
So it was kind of an emotional roller coaster kind of day. And then I had homework all day and I fell asleep. And then I woke up at like 3 a.m, freaking upset with myself because I didn't put a waiver wire in. And I had like the third one. I could have had Kenneth Walker. So yeah, it was not good.
I woke up, put my waiver in. I was like, oh my God, it was Christmas. And I was first last week. So I had last on the pedestal. I was like, there is no way that I'm going to get any of these guys. Sure enough, I get myself Justin Herbert and TJ Hawkins. And I was like, oh my gosh, total upgrade. I've been getting lucky on that so far this week. So it's
kind of annoyed that you got TJ Hawkinson, though. I think that guy's going to go off now with the trade to Minnesota.
And the best part is I have Cousins. If I wanted to, I could flex him in there.
There you go.
So, yeah. So, yeah, Braden's laughing at you. Sounds like excuses. Oh, my God.
Look, unless 2 morning spike shows from now, it should be pretty easy for me to wake up.
Hey,
show starts at 11.
That is very true. Hopefully, I'm assuming you'd still be up by that point. For a Wednesday show, it would be 8 p.m. for you. So I don't know how.
Yes, it will be 8 p.m.
I'm sure you're gonna adjust. I'm sure you're gonna adjust.
And then even worse, 9 p.m. when we switch back over in May.
But you'll still be up
at 9 p.m. Yeah, probably.
You'll still be up.
Well, I'm just saying it'll be a 3-hour difference then.
We'll adjust. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
Oh, it'll be good. It'll be fine.
It's what's the craziest part is I will no longer have the go-to person dude, let's just go watch the game here. I won't have that anymore.
Very sad.
So
makes you feel better. I won't have anybody to go out and see games with either. So
don't give me that. You got
no, because it's just going to be me, Braden, Kate, and the kids, and someone has to stay and watch the kids. And you think Braden's going to leave Kate at home by herself to watch the kids? I don't think so. Now, for a month-ish, my parents will be there, so it'll be a little different. But then after that,
yeah, that's where I was going.
Just be us.
That's where I was going with that. So, we'll see. Anyways, so today will be your last one until 3 weeks from now, right? According to what possibly a month. So if you need more than a month, you just let me know. I'll handle it.
Oh, I'll be here next Wednesday.
I thought you said you may or may. Oh no, wait, the
Wednesday after. Right? Just depends because we'll be moving in that Tuesday, and then I don't know the internet situation, homework. I'll probably be behind on. So,
yeah, there you go.
Oh, and I'm looking forward to it. We'll probably plan a trip that way too.
It's going to be a 4-hour difference, right? Drive basically.
Huh?
Yes. Yeah,
we got some in the fridge here right now, and you.
I know. I need to go over there. I know.
What were you saying though? It's only an hour and a half drive to Chicago from where we live.
Oh wow, yeah, definitely. We're getting that trophy in. We're definitely getting that trophy in then. Because if you guys have it, you guys can just meet in the middle somewhere, exchange it, and then whatnot. Dude, go from there. I don't mind taking a trip once a year out there, dropping it off or anything. I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's insane. So the entire Nerd Huddle is going to be over there. Meanwhile, I will be the one. I will. So what is it? I will be the one who's remote.
Yeah.
Basically.
Pretty much.
It's all good. It's all good. I don't need to be near you guys anyways, because you got to be looking at all my secrets anyways, at all my crystal ball. Because I called it again, Brian, and I keep doing it, and I'm gonna continue on doing it. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, man. I call my shots and they happen. The NFL gods are like, hey, this dickhead knows what he's talking about. Let's just do it. So yeah. Anyways, let's knock this one out first, as we do every week. Let me pull him up, and we will see where he's at. We have not done this since last week. I don't recall if we did it or not. My damn fantasy team is going to end up getting me a toilet. Hey, look, I will drive that thing to you, and it'll be sitting near your desk or wherever you put it, but it'll be there if you do. Look, you just got to win one game. That's all it is. And the thing is, we might expand the league to 13 and 14 teams. Maybe, potentially. Which gives Brian and Tank the opportunity to join. I think I might be into. I won't call that. It is not time to call that yet.
That's true. Even if you have the worst record, you just need to win one game in that tournament.
to not get the toilet bowl.
Yeah.
And if you're
exactly.
For those who don't know what the toilet bowl, the other 4 viewers, this is what the toilet bowl looks like. Ready? If you take last,
You have to display it proudly in your house.
That thing is about 3 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
It's a legit toddler's toilet on top of a piece of plywood with 2 other beams on it. It's chains and all. The thing is not easy to carry. It's got some weight to it. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. I will display it proudly in streams if I win. You mean if you lose it? If you lose, you win. No. I will not add Fredo. That guy is lost in the sauce, and I don't think. Look, did you just see what he's doing today? He basically has a new team.
Yeah, I was like, every 2 seconds it was.
That would annoy me. That would annoy me on my
Jersey, making a roster move. I was like, oh Lord.
No, Brian, you're never gonna win as long as I'm around. You're never gonna win as long as I'm around. Why? Because I will always be second. You'll be second best as long as I'm around. I just need to lock up the first pick, then win. That's my plan. Not sure who I'm tanking for though. There's plenty of guys to tank for. What are you looking at? I'll give you one right now. Who are you looking at? What position? Running back, because you look like Michael Carter is going to be part of the running back by committee next season. You got Michael Carter, Breece Hall, and Robinson.
Is Robinson is he not a free agent though?
Oh, I don't. Well, who knows? Maybe the Jets roll with all 3 of them. I don't know.
I'm not saying they could bring him back, but I just thought he was a free agent.
Hey, look, I don't know. Depending on what they do, that's what it's going to do. So, look, if you're looking at, honestly, Braden, I told you plenty of times, and I'm surprised he's still there. I don't know if you want to do this now or later or whatever, but Desmond Ritter's is still sitting around. Desmond Ritter's still sitting there. I don't know if you want to do that now or later, but I mean, at least before playoffs, you might want to do that. I don't need him.
Well, you don't say. You don't need him, huh?
I don't need him.
We all know you don't need him, Mr. I got Josh Allen and Dak.
Don't tell me, Mr. Tight Ends over here with Andrews and Pitts. Okay. All right. Let's get into our segment. One of our favorite ones. I'm not sure what we did last week. If we did freaking over under on this guy. Holy crap. Where's that? Oh, no, I did not. There it is. All right, Mark. You ready? Max or minimum Crosby? Do you remember what we did?
I went with maximum Crosby.
You went with Max? Okay. I can't remember what I did. And I'm pretty sure I went with Max.
Drum roll.
Did we get a Max Crosby? Did we or did we not? No. I'm not sure.
We did not.
Neither of us have them. So it's always a surprise when we see this. And this is what we got. We did not get a Max Crosby. We got a minimum Crosby. That's twice in a row. My guy. What is going on? What is going on? Got himself 7 tackles, but looks like one of them might have been an assist. Or a QB hit. I think it was a QB hit. I think he got 7 solos with a QB hit, which easily could have turned into a sack, and those numbers would have been totally Max Crosby. Unfortunately, it was.
Although he's kind of being cursed by his earlier success, I think, though.
Yeah, but double digits almost every week. Look at this: 10, 16,
I understand
15,
that,
50,
but when you're projected to get almost double digits, well, most projected defensive linemen are like 5.
True. So the numbers did change. This is actually, there's more double digits here. Jacksonville and Indianapolis, the ranks have changed. So next week he's projected to get double. I don't think he's going to go double. I'm going to go minimum. I think T-Law will outrun him. Now, I did say this against Patrick Mahomes, and then he ended up surprising me. But I don't know. I'm gonna go minimum Crosby on this one. What do you guys think?
I'm thinking.
What up, man?
It's
How
such
are
a
you?
high projection.
When I heard first the idea of the toilet trophy, did not expect that to come out like that. Yeah, no, it's about 3.5 feet tall. That thing is bulky and annoying. I made it that way so the last place winner will never lose again. I got number 7 quarterback.
Oh, shots fired at the ex-Cardinal.
I got a QB at the moment. Okay.
He says he got the number 7. He's got the number 7 QB.
What do you mean I got the number 7 QB? Look, okay, so he's gonna lock up the freaking. He's gonna lock up the first, right? He's got the number 7 QB at the moment. What do you mean by that? Are you talking about
Maybe he's thinking about getting rid of him. No, I think Cousins.
Well, here's who you're looking at. These are the names you're looking at.
I think Cousins is the number 7 quarterback in the league right now.
Okay, but you're still going to go after a QB. I mean, you're going to need a QB, probably, at the moment. But next season, like, what are you looking for future? Look, here's what you got. Next year, here's the names coming out. Out of Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. We've all heard that. Bryce Young, I've been talking about him past episodes. Alabama. Will Levis or whatever out of Kentucky. Hendon Hooker out of Tennessee, and Anthony Richardson out of Florida. So Will is 6'3", 232. Big guy as a QB. Dude's kind of a monster out of Kentucky. And then Hooker is a 6'4", 220. And then you got Richardson, also 6'4". You got some tall QBs coming next year. And then you got our 6-foot Bryce Young, who's my favorite, and then our 6'3", C.J. Stroud. You got some tall guys, and yes, I know, Cousins or freaking Braden's gonna laugh. Oh yeah, Martin likes his tall guys. Yeah, okay, yeah, get out of here. It's coming, isn't it? You're already freaking putting that in there, probably typing it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's because Crosby has no help on the other side. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
Geno Smith is ranked 7.
Smith is ranked 7,
and Cousin is 12.
Never mind.
Well, hey, look. I mean,
yeah, you put your future in Geno. You let me know how that works out for you.
Geno isn't doing too bad though. He shocked me. He shocked the world, to be honest. I'm surprised he's still like doing as well as he's doing right now. He's kind of shocked the world for me in a sense of what we thought they could have been. He's shocked me so far. But next week next week tomorrow we have Philadelphia going into Thursday into prime time with the Houston Texans. I think it's going to be a blowout. As Mark predicted. Where's the Eagles at?
Mark, already in there.
Mark updated our schedule.
It's official.
Mark updated our schedule. And if you go to week 9, he already put them as a win. Did you put the record in there too?
Yeah. I made it 8-0.
There it is. Win at Texans.
Oh my god! All the time, by the way. Just so you know, the game's in Houston.
Yeah, I said that.
So you put the Texans stadium up there. Come on.
No, we do the Texans tomorrow. We do Wednesdays away team, Thursdays home team. We've done this. Talked about this. As a matter of fact, I was thinking about just asking the very first chat member that comes in first to choose our background. That's what I kind of want to do.
Oh, we could do that too.
That's what I want to do. Who was first? Them boys? Oh my gosh.
He's not even here anymore.
No, he probably isn't.
I was gonna say, yeah.
If he's there, in a while. You know what? First one to throw in what team I should put on the background. We'll do it right now.
Go.
I'll do it right now. What background should we have? But
so anything's got to be better than the Texans.
I mean, I'm sure it's a nice.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, he is here.
Oh.
All right. We already know what background he wants. I don't even.
His name says it all. He wants the Eagles one back.
Wow. Oh gosh, where's it at? 32 freaking backgrounds. Here we go.
He wrote it like we needed it.
Bam. Yeah, LVS in there. Yeah. No, I already knew that's we already knew. We already knew. Come on.
Who wrote it like
we'll give you the background. Your first one in here, we'll give you the background you want. So yeah. That's pretty much so max minimum Crosby. I'm going minimum. You said
maximum. I think he'll do it this week.
You're going max? Okay, I'm gonna go minimum. I think he'll I think T-Wall will outrun his ass. I don't think he'll catch him. But yeah, we'll see. All right. So it's look. These trades were nuts. These trades were nuts. I'm still like in like holy crap mode. Like what did I just witness? What just happened? Big names. It just became fantasy football all of a sudden yesterday with these owners. I thought last year's trading frenzy was big. No, this one was even bigger. So
yeah, man. I was talking to Braden and like my dad. I was like, it used to be that the trade deadlines and like hockey and baseball and like basketball, those would be really like exciting, and like you see big names moving. But football, like even like 15 years ago, it'd be like trade deadline comes and goes, and you're like, oh, one third string running back was traded for like a 7th round pick. There's
and there's usually like one like big time guy that's getting traded. I remember one year the biggest one was, and I think that was during the offseason. And even then during the offseason, I remember that my biggest one time was Eddie George, and he held the whole show for like 2 months in the offseason. I remember that. Yeah, I know it's kind of.
Yeah, you're right. Like even in the offseason, like trades weren't really that a big of a thing in the NFL.
Yeah,
and you got like the last like
what's up?
5 years, and I'm just like, bro, it's like the thing to do. No one wants draft picks anymore. Everyone trades. Did you hear, by the way, the Rams offered the Panthers 2 first-round picks for Brian Burns?
Yeah, I did.
Can you imagine Brian Burns and Aaron Donald on the same line?
Yeah. I also heard that the Texans are just idiots, and they do not trade anybody.
Yeah,
disgruntled guys just don't get traded. It's just the way it is. Cooks wanted out, and they're like, no. So that was it. All right. So, Calvo, how are you? Welcome in. So, what is up, y'all? I asked Heineke or Mariota last night, but should I choose Tannehill? My gut is telling me Mariota.
Mariota is coming off a great game. He nearly outscored Kyler Murray for me.
I'm not too big on Tannehill right now.
Yeah, I'm not very big on Tannehill
either. And Kansas City kind of has a decent defense. Kind of. Not necessarily the best, but they're such a roller coaster. I don't even know what to predict on them. But between Heineke, Mariota, I'm pretty sure we went with Mariota. And I'm still going to go with Mariota. Because Heineke...
Yeah, that Chargers defense is pretty banged up.
Yeah. And Mark's dogs also agrees. Mariota.
Yes. Hewitt was like Mariota.
Yeah, it's just
basically what he was saying. Yep.
So yeah. No, so like I just don't believe like Minnesota has I'm not putting Heineke against Minnesota. I'm just not. It's not. It's just the way it is. I'm not. But I'm still roll with Mariota. It's the way it is.
Yeah, Darius Smith's gonna have that man running for his life.
Yeah, especially Darius is just nuts. He was our IDP guy of the week, so I had him on yesterday's thumbnails. It was actually I worked on them a little bit, trying to fit in all these guys. So I was working on it, and then more and more players gotten traded, so more and more overlays I had to make.
And you're like, I'm done.
What's up?
I said, and then you're like, yeah, no, I'm done.
No, I swear to you.
I'm not doing
at
all
one
of
point,
it.
I'm like, all right, I'm out. I'm out.
That's what
I
I
can't
said.
fit
I can
any more
see it.
guys.
I
Like
can
you
see
can
it.
see Roquan, the little tiny little figure in the corner. Chase, I'm like, nope, just your little profile picture. Bradley Chubb and Hawkinson, I'm like, nope, I'm done. I can't keep up with these trades for what I'm doing. Nope, I'm just this is what you're going. Alejandro asks or says, do you think I should risk Gus Edwards playing on Monday or play one of the other running backs I have? James Cook, Wilson, Connor, but I don't know if Connor will play. Yes. All these guys, obviously Connor's number one. Wilson just got there. Hopefully he learns something by the time game time comes around. He might get himself.
I really need Connor to play.
I think we all do. I have Connor in one of my leagues that I'm like waiting. He's been questionable. I don't know. Obviously Connor will be the guy. Like obviously. But if he doesn't play, then yeah, I'm okay with risking Gus Edwards on Monday. Because I think he's going to put it's either him or Kenyon Drake, and I think Gus Edwards is going to be okay. I think he'll put up more points than Kenyon Drake. As for James Cook, his fantasy value might have just been depleted, to be honest. They have Singletary, and he was the main guy, and now they brought in freaking
Hines.
Yeah. So James
But they got
Cook
rid of Zach Moss.
Yeah, but
I thought they just got Hines for like a draft pick. I didn't realize they shipped out Moss.
No, Moss
so
is
I was
done.
like, well,
he's not done. He's now with
Indy.
Hopefully, maybe they use him a little bit more. The question is Moss going to outdo Jackson? That's the main question. Right now.
Oh, and you asked me how I felt about it. I don't feel anything because I don't know if you know this, but I dropped Hines.
I realized that.
I don't have him anymore.
After I looked, I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, after he got knocked out, I finally put him in for the first time all year, and then he got knocked out of the game. I was like, I got other needs. I got like 6 running backs. You're gone.
Yeah. So
now I kind of wish I had him because I have injuries and like buys out the wazoo for my running back. So Chubb and Pollard, that hurts.
And I'm trying to think here. Where the hell did Williams go? I just drew blank. Williams. Or not Williams, sorry. Oh my God.
I was like Williams.
Wilson went to Miami.
Oh yeah, because they're trying to recreate the backfield.
Yeah,
of the 49ers
it's now the Miami 49ers.
They got to just get McCasey,
It's
or AC.
Mike McDaniels is it's the Miami Niners over there. No, again, another guy that still has to learn the playbook 100%. I'm going with Gus here. So he's going to be the number 1. And JK is pretty much out skis until God knows.
Well, if Connor actually practices and he's healthy, I would say Connor would be my pick.
But no, yeah, I said Connor.
Considering that hasn't happened in 3 weeks, I'm not holding my breath.
Mm-hmm.
So I would be leaning towards Gus Edwards.
Same. All right, so moving on with that. Unless we got other. Zach, how are you doing? DJ Moore, Gabe Davis at wide receiver 2.
You're gonna say Gabe Davis.
I'm not.
Really?
I'm not.
Although BJ Walker does like throwing to Moore all of a sudden.
That's exactly why.
It saved my butt in the guillotine.
There's nobody. Look, there's nobody. Ironically, it's funny as I have both these guys together.
I know you do. Next, someone's going to be like Simmons or Chin. And I'll be like, that guy has both of them too.
No, you know what? Some people in that league have been surprising me today. Some of the drops that happened today, I'm like, I don't know if I would have dropped those guys, but you know, I want to say Gabe Davis. I really do, but there's less mouths to feed in Carolina than there is Buffalo. That's the only reason. I just think that Cincinnati might bring it and they might close him down, but I think PJ Walker is still going to manage to get it to him somehow, some way. They'll figure it out.
Yeah, at
Gabe
one
Davis
point in the Guillotine League, I was projected to get like 76 points. And I was like, well, I'm done.
Yeah, that was like what, 2 weeks ago, right?
No, this past week.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. And I was like, yep, I'm done. And then out of nowhere, I don't know what happened, but PJ Tucker started throwing the ball to
No problem, dude.
Moore. Yeah, you're welcome. And then another guy suddenly got points, and I was like, whoa, what happened? My projections skyrocketed to like 105.
Yeah. And guys, if you guys need more help, like late night or something, I don't know, early morning, you guys can join the Discord. I'm in there all the time. A lot of my coworkers like to have their side conversations when they should be having it with you guys. I don't know why. I don't know if you've noticed in the past couple of weeks, I have not answered any of your guys' questions in there. I think the other day someone asked me about an IDP question. I totally ignored it. I'd rather involve the chat. These guys make our show happen. Give them some love. Maybe they have some input. But that's just me. The Discord's down and below. Should be. Is it? Should be. Now I gotta check. Did I put it?
Yeah, you did. I believe you.
I hope I did. Are you looking at it right now? Do you see?
No.
You're just gonna trust my word.
I don't even need to look at it. I believe in you that much.
I doubt myself a lot. A lot.
I think that's a normal thing. I think most people doubt themselves.
It is. It is there. It's like third link from the bottom. It's like Spoiler Kings and Nerd Huddles all there. Which are the other guys that do like movie reviews and all that? What's up? But look, yeah, we're also in Discord. I'm in there all the time. I actually like just you know, if you guys need help besides outside of the show, like we're not just So
if Swift plays, do I run Williams in Swift combo or run Gabe Palmer as flex?
My RBs are Swift, Williams, Egghead, Eckler, and Dameon Pierce. That's a first. That's a first.
I don't like the matchup for Dameon Pierce this week.
I've never, it's funny. I've never, like, now that I look at his picture, I'm running. So Gabe Palmer as flex. No, damn. And that's crazy is no, you know what? Green Bay can't stop nothing, man. They cannot stop a running back to save their lives.
So you're going with both Swift and Williams.
This is crazy enough. That I might just do that.
And obviously, if Swift doesn't play, you're going to just go Williams.
Say what?
And then if Swift doesn't play, obviously you got to play Williams.
Well, yeah. Well, I think at one point he was just rolling with Swift, and then Swift kind of got injured, and he probably picked up Williams, is what it seems like. Unless you drafted him too, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not digging Dameon Pierce on going up against the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm okay with Palmer's too much. Like Palmer is just a flex, where Williams and Swift are definitely RB2s, RB1s. Like it's crazy that I could just say that because they have been utilizing them. On top of that, they care about their guys this season a lot more than they did last season. And then right now they're saying Swift is looking a lot healthier than they did last week. They actually admitted that they didn't want they worked Swift a little too much. And so that shows me that they care. Look at them boys over here agreeing with everything I'm saying. DJ Moore, yep, said that. You just said that you disagree, right? He has Swift Williams as well. Yeah, see. You said Gabe Davis over this. I said DJ Moore.
I said I thought you were gonna say Gabe Davis.
Oh no. I'm gonna
we
go
get
with
the DJ Moore that we got in the last 2 weeks. Then not the DJ Moore all day.
Yeah. No problem.
No problem. And then he asked Burkhead or Huntley.
Yeah.
How deep is this league that you're asking this?
He's in like 100 leagues.
Oh,
so his
man.
questions are always different. I can never memorize his guys. Honestly, I think he's in like.
Play for again? I don't even remember.
Burkhead plays for Houston.
Is it Houston? Okay.
I'm gonna say Huntley.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards Huntley too.
I think they 50-50 them. Even though Cordell plays this week, I'm a little worried about Huntley because I still think they'll use Al-Jair over freaking Huntley, and I think they'll use Al-Jair and Cordell Patterson. So
yeah, I could see that. They really Al-Jair has actually played really well.
Yeah, well, so is Huntley's all right too. I know terrible options. It's a rebuild dynasty, yeah.
Oh, okay.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, I was like,
I'm gonna go with Al-Jair. I'm gonna go with Al-Jair. I'm sorry, Huntley. Damn it, Huntley. Well, I'm thinking about if Cordell Patterson's playing, which it's that he's on the fence about it because they asked him and he's like, I'll play when I'm ready to play, kind of thing. It wasn't a for sure yes.
There's a chance that he can come back because last I saw he was still on IR.
He is, but I mean, I don't know. But I'm gonna go Huntley. If they say he's Patterson's coming back, then you go freaking Burkhead. But either way, your options suck there. Carter or Wilson. Garrett Wilson. That's Diami Carter, right? Yeah. No, I'm
it says D Carter.
Yeah, I'm going with Wilson there.
I'm gonna go with Wilson as well.
Yeah. Has Carter even done anything? Or Diami Brown? I'm thinking Diami Brown. Carter? I'm trying to think of what he say what?
These are receivers. That's the Chargers, and then that's Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd go Wilson.
Allen should come back.
Hey, as long as it's not Elijah Moore, Zach Wilson will throw it to him.
I think Allen is coming back this week. But then we've been saying that for the last 2 weeks, so it's gonna depend if Allen's there or not. If Allen doesn't come back, you throw up Carter. Now, even if Allen does come back, maybe all the shade won't go so much to Carter. Maybe Carter will. Oh man. No, I'm still going with Wilson. Yeah. And you said Wilson too, guys. So, Hunt and Garner. Hey, what's up, Anthony? What's good? Just chilling, relaxing. What up? I'm surprised Michael's not here yet. If Michael doesn't show,
guy squeaked out not getting eliminated. I thought for sure he was getting eliminated.
He was talking. So, look, then boys, I'll get to your question, but Hunt and
that's both just
yeah, that sucks. Wilson definitely has a higher ceiling. Yeah,
I agree.
Keenan Allen won't return until he's 100%. That's yeah, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm hoping he comes back because I got to make some drastic moves on some leagues. But what's good? We're just chilling. Wednesday nights or whatever show. We just kind of talk about football and whatnot. And Dan Boy says, "What's up, Anthony?" So yeah, we're just going over some options. By the way, I'm glad you guys had a later show yesterday. I sent some of my viewers over there. And as usual, Anthony stole them all because I haven't seen them back. So it's all good. Happens. It happens. Although all this help I'm giving you, man, I hope I get it back when you guys hit 1,000 after what we just talked to you about. So, your boys barely hung in this week. Sheesh. But got the number 1 waiver, thinking I should have had grabbed.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this, Anthony.
Maybe
I should have had Kenneth Walker.
Hold on. Maybe Mark has something to tell you right now. Go ahead. Tell them again. We have more people in here. They want to know what happened. Go ahead, Mark. Tell us this immaculate story.
I had a lot going on yesterday with school, and it was an emotional day. I called Martin to let him know news, called some other friends, because I will be moving out of Arizona in less than 2 weeks. And then I got done with school. I was relaxing a little bit, went to bed, woke up after midnight, freaking out because I realized the waivers had passed. And I, who had the second waiver, didn't put a waiver in.
So the rest of you who are wondering why this happened. So in our guillotine league, the way it works is it doesn't matter. Record doesn't matter. None of it matters. 18 teams walk in through the stadium. 1 team comes out. Mm-hmm. Every week. The lowest scoring team the lowest scoring team, their entire roster gets depleted, and the rest of us, like vultures, claim waivers, and we grab all their guys. All the way until the last week of championship week 17, you're going to have 2 Titan teams.
And the waivers are decided by who had the lowest points.
Yeah, so it's a new season every week. You never know what's going to happen, and I love it. It's not even predictable. You never know. This man, however,
it was the first time I actually had a waiver like worth putting into. I was like,
Yeah. I'm. You know what? It benefited me though. It benefited me. It benefited the rest of us. But this man right here, Anthony. This man almost lost. Because I told him, I'm like, you better watch out. It's going to bite you in the butt. You better watch out. One of these weeks, someone's going to go off. Right. He barely snuck off by a win by 1 freaking point, and he survived. So basically, a guillotine is the wooden chop, the thing on Game of Thrones kind of thing. That thing. That's the thing. So one team goes in, or the 1 team leaves every week. So, for sure. I know I'm going to be adding you on the website soon. Well, appreciate that, man. Appreciate that, man.
Tank did it on the number 1 waiver, so I don't feel as bad, I guess.
Yeah, so Anthony says that's brutal, my guy.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
It definitely was.
But Tank is also a victim of this too, bro. I did the same things I had number 1. I tried to submit right at midnight, missed it by like a minute.
Oh, I missed mine a lot later, but
like 3 hours.
I woke up in a dead sleep because like it just hit me. Like I literally I stood up out of bed like, oh my god.
Hold on, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, you know what? Hey guys, we have another episode of freaking Gridiron.
Oh, I heard it's good too.
Yeah, I haven't watched it. We always do live reaction on this show Wednesday nights. Look, we do football all around. We do fantasy football, but this is no ordinary show. All right. Unlike this guy, when you want your information, go to Anthony's show. They're more serious than us. We like to mess around, but we also don't worry. Like everything I've said, I always do what I preach. 100%. I will do what I preach. Yes, exactly. So if you ever ask me something, I will give you my true opinion. I will do it. But we also like to have fun on this channel, and that's just the way I do. If you're on Twitch, welcome in. We're mainly on YouTube, but also if you're on Twitch right now, I have a couple of viewers there. This is my personal channel, but on YouTube, if you subscribe to that channel, once we hit to 300 viewers, we're giving out a jersey. Michael, where are you at, my guy?
I know.
He's never missed a show. He probably fell asleep.
Today was supposed to be the day.
Yeah, it was a reveal.
He might be doing homework too.
Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, go ahead, like that video while I put this up. I don't even say that often, but here we go. All right, so we're going to the Guillotine League. This is what's going on in this league. If you're not familiar with this, week 8, this man survived by the skin of his teeth. 104 points, 0.40. Okay, the loser won. So 139, 115, 110, 117, 108, 112. Where's it at? 130. Oh, hold on. I got rid of it. It was like barely like, what was it? Like 103 or something like that.
Yeah, his was
103.
like
there it is.
Yeah,
103.55.
Yeah, I played him.
103.55.
And I got 105.
Anthony had this brilliant idea. I'm just going to bench all my players and hopefully get the number 1 waiver.
He's so lucky that he was.
And he did.
He got Diggs in there, and he barely squeaked by with the points Diggs got him.
Yeah, Sunday he benched his running back, benched his flex, benched his IDP, benched his defensive line.
Well, he did
benched his linebacker.
He probably saw that because at one point I was only projected to get like 76 points. Yeah, so he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna bench everybody," and then all of a sudden I got lucky at the end of the game that PJ Walker decided he was gonna throw the freaking more.
So hey, I had no one to claim Mari Cooper, so I got him at in Adams this week. So I was explaining it to someone, and they said guillotine cuts the head at the top part. So why are we cutting off the feet, the bottom?
And he says, I don't know what to say beside. It sounded
cool.
Tell
that person that have a little bit of imagination and no. What is okay? Hold on.
It's called the Guillotine League because when you get the lowest score, you get chopped off the block. You're done. You're gone.
Yes. And what do all the villagers do? They cut the head off the person they don't want in the village, right?
Yeah, they gather around and
they cut the head off of the one person they don't want in the village. I don't want you in my village. You suck. Get out of here. Get out of here. You tell that person that.
Your village is very New Yorkerish.
I don't
care. Get out of here.
Well, I was there for a little bit. Tell him you're killing off the last place guys, not the boss. Yeah, no. That you know what?
Yeah, exactly. See,
Tank maybe sucks at explaining things. It's all good, man. It's his first year, so don't worry about it. How about you tell that person to come here, and I will tell them personally. And they could troll on me all they want. It's fine. So
I almost did what he did 2 weeks ago, but I just didn't want to take the chance. So I didn't.
What do you mean?
So after the morning games,
you start benching all your guys.
Braden's total was finalized at 56, or he was like projected to get like only like 56 points, and I had 80 already, and I was gonna bench Mahomes and like all these people, like two weekends ago. But then at the end, I was like, I don't know, something might happen. I don't want to take the chance.
No,
and then what did I do? I ended up getting the top score. So.
Like, and here's the thing: the Guillotine League is it's fun. It's like you can have up to 18 of your friends. You're very week 1 you start losing people right away. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of fun. It's fun. And the way I played, I don't have the way they wanted to play it. They wanted to play Fab, which is fantasy money. Basically, you can spend on your guys, but I didn't want it to be predictable. Anthony argues with me all the time. He's like, "Oh, but you can spend and then you don't have anything." No, but yeah, you're predicted to be getting your first guy because you just blew your entire cash wad on this one guy. That's predictable. So, but no, I'm playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. You ain't got nothing. You're just getting lucky. You're just getting lucky.
Pure luck. You imagine if like Diggs got like 20 less yards than he did, he would have been eliminated.
Playing chess.
Like, how's the chess game going now?
Get out of here. All right, guys. Let's what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You want to do Gridiron Nights?
Gridiron Nights.
Or do you want to do our segment Will they, or won't they? Who do you got?
Let's do will they, won't they, and then we'll end it on Gridiron Height.
Sounds good. All right. Will they or won't they? One of our newest segments that we've just been doing here. We pick 2 players. Mark brings a guy. I bring a guy. We think about projections.
Chat brings
Based
a
off-
guy. Whoever gets a guy in there first,
Yes.
that person will do.
But I will announce it once we're done with our guys. So, based off standard leagues, just to make it easier, but or whatever, or PPR, whatever. We'll see. Too much fun, guys. It is. It really is. I'm surprised you're still in, Mister. Oh, I don't know. Look, it's top 10, Anthony. You better start cutting that crap out. That was a lot of guys to cut. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
We're in the top 10, baby. It's gonna get brutal. You even said it yourself.
I'm just trying to get through at least one more week so I can be like, I made it through half the season. I made it through half the people.
All right. Who's your guy? You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well, I got a defensive guy for you.
Okay, I have an offensive guy.
Okay. Mine is Shaq Thompson of the Carolina Panthers.
Oh my gosh, are you serious? Oh, Shaq Thompson. All right, so we're doing a little bit IDP, guys. If you're not familiar with what IDP is, it is basically individual defensive players, such as your quarterbacks, running backs, or wide receiver. You put in one player, right? Here you put a linebacker, you put a defensive line, you put a DB. This is what we do. So he said Shaq Thompson.
Thought it was an interesting matchup, and he's kind of all over the place on his whether he beats his projections or not. So
also Franco Luvo is also questionable. However, I've been noticing that the snaps have been going more to Shaq Thompson as of late. Shaq Thompson is getting the actual guys. So all right, so he's projected 9.2 in our league.
Yes.
I ain't going nowhere. My defense is actually what's holding me. Thanks to look. Well, you know, I got nothing. I got nothing. I can't argue with this man because he comes in here and he asks whatever questions or whatnot. So I got nothing. All right. It's a compliment, but at the same time, I don't want him to win. It's a compliment. I don't want him to win. Help him with that IDP knowledge, dude. It's great, guys. If you don't know what individual defensive players is, it's so much fun because you look at both sides of the ball. Anyways, we're gonna talk about Shaq Thompson, linebacker out of freaking Panthers, number 7.
Let's bring him up.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I'm over here looking at. All right, so he's projected 9.2 in our league, and this is also a standard league. So what do you got? Over under on this? Essentially, that's 9 tackles, maybe an interception. Who knows? Maybe a touchdown. I mean, if he takes one to the house, that's basically over right there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say over.
And it's against Cincinnati. And they're so hit and miss. Like 1 week they'll be really good, the next week they don't show up.
And what's crazy is Joe Mixon had he just got stuffed.
Oh, I know.
So if they follow that same game plan off of film this week, and they do what the Browns did, that could easily be an over.
I think the funniest thing I saw was at the halftime, it was 11-0 Cleveland. Mm-hmm. And someone tweeted out, they're like, oh, look at this. Monday Night Football dressing up as Thursday Night Football for Halloween. I was like, oh, that made me laugh. I was like, I got to chuckle at it.
So, no, all right. So you got Cincinnati, which didn't really do much. I'm saying over. If they study film and what the Browns did, I think they should mirror, not to like exact, but you know their own playbook kind of.
I'm gonna say under.
Really?
Just because he's only gotten that high one time the whole year.
Okay.
And then, like you said, Lulu might be. I'm surprised Lulu didn't get traded, to be honest.
Oh, there's a lot of you know what? I'm surprised. Like what were the Packers doing? Were they just sleeping?
They tried to get Claypool.
Well, they didn't try hard enough.
They didn't try hard enough. Yeah,
they didn't try hard enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna say under for Mr. Shaq Thompson.
All right. Let me pull this up. Ready? I'm gonna look up the snap counts right now, and we're gonna look up what snap
Those
counts
are gonna be a little untelling though, because isn't Lulu been hurt the last couple of weeks?
Yes, but that doesn't deny the fact that he's been playing though. Because week 7 he came back. He was a little banged up. Week 8 was officially like his week officially back. 75% of the snaps were to him. He only had 50 snaps, whereas Shaq Thompson had 67 snaps at 100%.
Well, maybe he was on a snap count, you know? Maybe they were like still not wanting him to get hurt. Like you said, he's still questionable again today.
Okay, so let's go back to week 4. Okay, week 4, before Luvo left, 70 snaps for Luvo, 92% of snappage. 62 snaps for Shaq Thompson, 82%. So 8 snaps under him. They're not that far, but
I'm assuming they play a lot of like nickel where they're both on the field.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Chin. It's like the third kind of safety.
Well, Chin's just freaking everywhere, man. So love watching the replay to see who gets up at the bottom of the pile and gets credit for the tackle fumble recovery. Yeah, that's what IDP does. I love when there's a fumble recovery and they just like, oh, dude, those are my points. Even it's funny. Mark loves this. And I think I could speak this for Mark. Mark loves when there's a turnover and his receiver makes the tackle.
Or quarterback too. That works too.
Yeah.
Like, free point. At least if he throws the interception, he can get me one of those points back, okay?
If he gets the tackle, yeah. Yeah, that's more. I'm gonna say. So you say under or over? You say over, right?
Yeah.
Or under? You said under.
I said
I already lost.
You said over, and then Braden said,
I think over.
Are the Bengals even going to be on the field enough for him to get the over? Oh, I think they're playing the Panthers. I don't know. I think their defense can handle. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Jeremy Chin is supposed to come back this week too. That might affect it. I'm still going to say he's over. I'll
go over. Why not? Okay. I like it.
All right.
Prove me wrong, Shaq Thompson. Prove me wrong.
All right. So I'm going to write it down.
For the record, he is available if someone wants to pick him up in our league.
Yes, he is. So I'm going over, and you're going under. All right. My next guy, look, the hype is real right now, and I'm excited for him in Dynasty. Everyone in chat's probably going to leave now. I don't care. That's Kadarius Toney, man.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's my boy. He's an undisciplined guy. I know nobody likes him off the field. I get it. Nobody probably likes him on the field either. But you can't deny the talent when he has the rock. Okay. His projected points is 4.38, meaning he'll probably catch the ball and run for some yards. I believe in what Andy Reid said.
Does he only play like week 1?
He's healthy. And according to the recent news, as of what Sleeper said 5 hours ago, I think what they're gonna do is they're look, Andy Reid is a brilliant coach. Okay. You bring this guy in, like for dynasty purposes, I think this guy's gonna be. Hold on. Them boys love it. Tony for president. Gosh.
Over under amount of punches Tony throws.
Throws?
I said punches. Boom.
Oh, No, and here's why. Okay, look, let me get serious here with Tony. All right, I like this guy in Dynasty. Why? Because I think what MVS is on a 1 year, right? Juju's on a 1 year, right?
Yes.
So essentially, you're left with Sky Moore and Tony next season, unless they bring in another guy. This is what they're looking at.
Extend either of those two.
Braden
says
know.
2 punches.
Oh,
Braden says 2 punches thrown.
I don't think so. I think that Kadarius Toney is going to grow up here. You have Duvall and Jones as his main 2 guys that he's listening to, right? Like, you put me in a room between Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, or Giants, Duvall and Toney, or Daniel Jones. I'm gonna listen to Mahomes and Reid. They're a lot better. They know what they're doing. They've been to the show multiple times together. I think Kadarius Toney shapes up. I'm all for this guy in Dynasty Leagues. I think he might end up being the next Tyreek Hill.
I think he's going to do over. I think he'll come out with a chip on his shoulder with something to prove.
Okay.
And even if he gets like 3 catches for,
I'm going
yards,
over. I'm going over. So, and Braden's taking the under for Toney. But he's a buy low guy. Basically, he'll start to flourish later in the season. I think so. I think this guy's going to be. I hope. I really hope he just needs to get football focused, and I think he's going to be something. But that's just me. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, but you never know, because most of the time I'm right. Just saying. Most of the time I'm right. All right, guys. First one in the chat. We'll talk about name and player in the chat. We'll put it in. We'll talk about this guy. Anybody who has put it in first. Michael, man, where are you at, man? Dan Boy says over as well.
So we have to go over?
I have an over. You have an over. Braden has an under. 3 overs and 1 under.
3-1.
We'll see. Who you guys want to talk about? Give me one guy. One guy. Anybody. Should I trade Fournette for Michael Carter and Keenan Allen? No, I'm not talking about Leo Messi. Get out of here. Stupid. Get out of here. No. Should I trade Fournette for Michael Carter and Keenan Allen?
That's not terrible.
You're banking for Allen to come back. You're doing this if you already have running back depth. You're doing this if you have running back depth. I'm a little scared that if this is redraft, I'm still okay with it because Michael Carter's still going to be relevant all season. This dynasty, I don't know about that. This dynasty, I'm not doing that. I'm Fournette, Michael Carter number 2. Keenan Allen should be coming back. I think I'm doing this. Mark, what do you say? I think I'm doing this.
Yeah, I would do it. I'm just not a fan of this Tampa Bay offense right now. So
just because everything looks ugly right now. He's putting up numbers, but
it says I have freaking Evans dropping wide open freaking touchdowns.
Yeah, I have Kamara and Damian Harris as my other running backs. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Well, Kamara, hopefully he puts up more of what he did last.
Hopefully Carter gets more involved.
I'm hoping Harris gets more involved too. No, we called it though. Stevenson was going to be the guy eventually. So I think he's going to be. I think he's. My gosh. Go ahead, Mark.
I think he's got to get there, get used to the playbook, join the COD group with Juju and those guys. He's going to play Call of Duty with Kelsey, NVS, Juju, and Mahomes.
But that'll be, but I think it'll be fine. I'm still going over. Braden, if you're right, then holy crap. And we're talking about Bradley Chubb. As soon as we're done with this, so Den Boys also says I'll make that trade. Yeah. But yeah, no, I think
You think Tyler's trying to get his way to Kansas City to be the backup so he can play Call of Duty?
Who's this? No,
I said Kyler. I'll be the backup. That means I can play Call of Duty all the time.
no, he probably already plays Call of Duty with them.
Yeah, but he gets scrutinized for it now. Now he can just play it and not get scrutinized.
No, we're not talking about Messi. Stupid brain. All right, Bradley Chubb. Talking about Bradley Chubb.
The brand new Miami Dolphin.
Yep, Miami Dolphins.
He's at 5.72 projected.
Really? So recently, if you haven't heard, if you live in Iraq, Bradley Chubb just got traded to the Dolphins, also with a 2025 fifth-round pick. And the Denver Broncos got themselves Chase Edmonds, which is what they need, I guess. Chase Edmonds. Okay, that was just too much. A first round and a fourth pick and Chase Edmonds? You think that's too much? A first?
26-year-old linebacker with high ceiling? I don't think so.
You see? So? I think that's too much, man.
So the 49ers gave him 3 first-round picks to trade up to get Trey Lance. Do you see all the players they got with those first-round picks?
Mm-hmm.
So the next year in the draft, they traded up to get Waddle. Then they took another of those first rounds and got Hill. And now they took another one and got Chubb. So with that trade, they got Tyreek Hill, Bradley Chubb, and Waddle. It's pretty damn good.
They're making moves, man. Miami's gunning for it. They're 5-3, guys. If Tua can keep playing, then it's fine. Oh, there you go. Look, somebody else agrees with me. I think it was too much. This guy gets hurt all the freaking time. Who's to say he goes there in Miami, balls it up the first week, like, oh yeah, we just made a grand trade, and then the following game he gets hurt. He's done. I think in this point, I think a first was too much. I would have done Chase Edmonds and maybe a third. Edmonds and a second, and that's pushing it.
To answer our question, though, will they or won't they? I say he will because he's playing the Bears. He's probably going to have like 6 sacks.
Right. You're right.
So the fact that he's only projected 5.72, I'm going to say yes. He will beat that projection.
So we're going over on that one?
Yeah. I am.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets like 1 sack and like 2 tackles, he could probably beat that.
The fact that Fields is starting to get his own personal run plays, I think Chubb is going to get. Well, that's if he doesn't slide. I still think he goes over. You got Herbert and Montgomery, who they like to run. I think he goes over as well. All right, over under. Will they not go over? That's our submit. So, thank you for submitting Bradley Chubb there, then boys.
Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
So,
is it that Gridiron Heights time?
But that's it for will they or won't they. Typically we just pick 2 guys and then we ask you guys who do we talk about. So all right,
that's
before we end the stream.
Sounds like early Madden video game.
It's actually a real one. You know who actually made that soundbite?
Oh, who was it?
That's Ray Lewis hitting the crap out of Ocho Cinco before he tried to block him. I don't know if you've ever seen that video. So Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, tries to block Ray Lewis.
Sounds like
and completely destroys him. And then Ocho Cinco goes to the sideline and he goes, I tried to block Ray, but he just laid my ass out. That's it. That's exactly what he said. It was funny. Just watch it. Chad Johnson tries to block Ray Lewis. It's funny. Okay. Live reaction. Here we go with the freaking Gridiron Heights, and then we're gonna call it if we get any more questions.
Heights.
So this one is called. No, that's not the one. Oh crap! I had it in the queue. I lost it. Last week we watched freaking the Sacktivity one, right? Paranormal Sacktivity. That was the title of that one. This one this week is called "Why is the NFL season so weird?" That is a very good question. I'd like that to know myself. But this one's. Let me put it up real quick. I'm gonna watch this, and then if you have any more questions, go ahead, put them in. We're still gonna show this regardless. All right. Let me blow it up, and here we go. Let me know if it's too loud or whatever, but should be good.
I don't hear nothing.
Guidelines. Best team in the league runs the town.
Go ahead, Josh.
Well, the Eagles have the best one.
Yeah, are you sure?
That's feel like we're the best, though, right?
Order! I'm gonna follow my very easy bit. There have been some complaints that this season has been weird. Two XFL quarterbacks are starting. Geno Smith is a star. People are actually enjoying themselves in the New York section. I wanna be New Jersey. Now meeting up to concern.
Hold on, what's it say back there? So NFL Red Zone, NFC South is the NFC East. Schedules more Vikings night games. Zappy jersey buyback program. Motion to return Raiders to Oakland. Do we have to pretend the Vikings are, I'm assuming, good?
Yeah.
Justin Fields, what you doing?
What you doing?
Yeah. Here complaints about getting something out. Hopefully they blow this up and we'll watch it again. How to cultivate green something. All right.
You get town curve.
It says old business, new business, and other items. All right, whatever. We need a town curfew. I think it's like 4:30.
Yeah, because he only
Because what?
he can't play at night games.
Right, the primetime games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I have to wear a helmet after my ride is over?
Hey everyone, recycle your quarterbacks. It's not that hard.
I don't like how suddenly we're all waking up with aches and pains and how we all thought we could outrun Father Time forever, but now he draws ever closer with each tick of the game clock.
Expand the rushing lanes.
I'm not here to make excuses. I wrote them all down before I got here.
Okay, unless there's any other.
You all thought you could meet up and kick me out.
Oh
I've got all
no.
your pets, and I'm gonna.
This is just a normally scheduled town hall meeting.
Oh, well then I guess I'll just sell these back to you then. Why should I have to direct traffic? People should just know where to go. We shouldn't have to work when it's spooky season. If other QBs are better, then why don't they debate me? There's just a lot of pressure to be as awful as the guy who had my position before me. And another thing, it is bullshit that the Rodgers rate isn't real.
I saw something today that kind of plays to the Kirk Cousins thing.
Uh-huh.
So they go, who's the greatest quarterback of all time? And then without missing a beat, the other person goes, Kirk Cousins at 1 p.m.
Oh man. Oh, Kirk, man, he just can't do a primetime game. I don't understand, dude.
You know, he came out and had something to say about it too.
Oh.
He was saying apparently that like he prefers the afternoon games because he gets to wake up and then just boom, they go. Whereas when they play at night, he has all day to think about it, and he said it gets in his head. And I was like, oh, that's something you want to hear your quarterback say.
So he self-deprivates. He destroys himself.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How? Why? I don't understand. This is okay.
I was like, I don't
All
think
right,
that's
guys,
something you want to hear your
No,
quarterback
that's
say.
definitely not what you want to hear from your quarterback say. Jesus. That's
Wow,
a great
had me
one.
laughing though. Greatest quarterback of all time, Kirk Cousins
Great
at 1
line.
p.m.
That's a crap. Clip that. You should clip it, man. Clip that and then Probably make a short out of it. All right. Michael, I don't know where you're at, buddy. He didn't even answer in Discord. Or did he? Did he? Nope. Nope. And Shaq Thompson, are you sure about your under? Because you said under, I said over. Jeremy Chin is not playing this week. It's been ruled out. I'm still going over. All right. Anyways, Michael, I don't know where you're at, man. Buddy, I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're all right. But if you're watching this later, your jersey's here. Michael, you won it, buddy. It's very nice. Bolton.
Oh, we forgot to talk about the big news in the NFL.
What big news?
Daniel Snyder hiring Bank of America to help sell the Washington Commanders.
It's not that big of the news.
It is for
It's news
Commanders
to you.
fans. It is for Commanders fans. The corks
It's
are
news
being
to
popped.
you.
The corks are being popped. You're finally getting rid of the man.
Whatever. That's not news. That's not news. All right, Michael, I don't know where you're at, buddy, but whenever you watch this or whatever, congratulations as you won the second jersey, which it finally came in. How long was that? Was that 3 weeks? That's 3 weeks, right?
About 3 weeks, yeah.
I mean, it's nice and stitched. Looks great.
And
It's-
apparently they arrested the guy who shot Brian Robinson today.
Oh, they caught him. Well, that's nice.
17 years old.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Braden says Snyder's gonna sell 3%.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That jersey it is awesome. I like it, man. It looks really good. Looks really good. But yeah, again, Michael, wherever you're at, I hope you're okay. He actually hasn't even hit me up on Discord today, which is kind of weird. Because I put it on Discord. Which, by the way, guys, we also have Discord too. If you guys have a late night question or something, one of us will answer. More than likely me, because I don't know where the rest of my coworkers are at half the time. They like to have their own
So
discussion.
here's something I just realized too. And then we can call it a night. But Akers didn't get traded. The hell are the
That was
Rams
another
doing with
one.
that guy? Yeah, what are the Rams
was
doing with
another
that
weird
guy? You're like,
That was
you
another one.
benched him for the last 3 weeks because you said you were going to trade him.
I don't know
Still
what
there.
these teams are doing. I don't know what these teams are doing. I really thought Cooks was going to be the one, but then after they just didn't, Houston just doesn't like trading anybody. Just the way it is. We saw it last year. We're seeing it again. Earl Johnson, how are you? 3-5, 10 team, full PPR. He has, oh God, excuse me. He has Hurts, Stevenson, Walker. Okay. Adams, Devontae Smith, Andrews, and his bench is Cooper, JT, Herbert, and Fairmouth. He doesn't know what to do. Okay. Well, Fairmouth is starting this week. Because I think Andrews is hurt, right? How long is he hurt for, Mark? You should know.
He's questionable. They said it isn't going to be a long-term setback. He just has to work through it.
I'm not risking it.
It's a shoulder injury too, so
Yeah, I'm not risking it. I'm putting Fairmouth in. All right.
Still,
So Herbert,
he's still listed as questionable.
Herbert, Khalil Herbert, right? I'm actually putting him in. I know this isn't a start-sit question, but I'm just looking at what I'm working with. I think Herbert might actually do okay this week. But putting him over Stevenson, Walker's the question. Probably not. Hold on. Where's the flex at? Devontae Adams is also questionable, right?
Yes. And he says yes,
Devontae's-
Khalil.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Look, look. I like that you have Hurts and Devontae Smith. I think Devontae Smith should have himself a game here coming up. I'm not getting rid of him. Obviously, you're not getting rid of Andrews or Fairmouth.
I mean, you could search out some trades for Cooper. Is that Jonathan Taylor? JT?
Yeah, it's Jonathan Taylor. Yeah, I don't know.
You might be able to get a good trade for Taylor.
You know what it is? He's in a 10-team league. A lot of these 10-teamers are really hard because everyone has a good team.
Right.
Like 10-team to me is easy. And it has no offense to anybody who's doing a 10-team. It's just like everyone has a stacked team. Once you get to 12, there's
It just
there's
basically
24
comes
other
down to
starters.
knowing who to play and who not to play. You got to look at matchups. You got to look at, who's hot, who's cold. Because, like you said, everyone's going to have a stacked team. You just got to figure out the right pieces to put in there.
The right matchups is what's gonna.
Yep,
I want
exactly.
to.
Or it could just be bad luck. Like, look at me in our Dynasty League where I scored the second highest points, but ran into freaking
Still lost.
Big Waller brand who had decided to play his running backs of Derrick Henry, Christian McCaffrey. 210 points, shattering my 183 record. I was like, God damn. He had a linebacker that got him like 25 points. I was like, oh, sucks.
Our guy in the chair says the Rams turned down multiple offers from Cam Akers before the NFL trade deadline and were in talks to see if they will play him for the team again. Akers was offered twice to the. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do with the Rams. I don't know what to do with the Rams. They're just.
I don't think the Rams know what to do with the Rams.
They went all in for 1 year, and then after that, it's like, okay.
Well, you know why the Akers was offered to the Panthers? Because they were probably trying to get Brian Burns. They're like 2 firsts for Brian Burns. No? 2 firsts and Akers for Brian Burns.
Yeah. No one wants JT, and the league is all 4-4. My flex is Foreman. Oh well, look. Foreman's the only running back there. Okay,
and then if everyone is 4-4 and you're 3-5, then you're sitting pretty good. Then
look. There's a guy that I know who's 2-6. I've been 2-6 myself and still made playoffs. Okay, multiple times. Keep grinding, JT. I have a feeling. We've seen this before in his rookie year. I'm pretty sure it's gonna look. I think that they're gonna figure something out. With Hines gone, with Hines gone, right? Zach Moss maybe get into the mix. I don't know, but the fact is, I think JT's gonna get more of the workload. They're gonna have to. I mean, they're struggling at what quarterback they're gonna play. So they're gonna rely on him more. I think JT is going to turn it up. If you have JT, I'm not trading him. I'm keeping him. As frustrating as it seems, we're just at the halfway point. There's still another half. Okay, a lot more exciting weeks, and I think you'll be fine. But I'm glad you have Foreman because Foreman's going to be the only running back you have. That's definitely reliable right now. Stevenson's going to get you work. Walker's going to get you work. And I personally like putting running backs at the flex just because the workload's a little higher. Devontae Smith with Hurts, I like that. Andrews, Amari Cooper did pretty well last game. So there's some hope. There's some hope, man. I don't think this is a bad squad. I don't think it is, man. It's just you might just be in some really on average, how many points are you scoring a week, my guy? I hope you're breaking 100. That you should be breaking 100.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's probably just running into teams that happen to have like the guy that goes off that week,
And that might be the case. That might be the case. That happens.
That's it. I just got blown out, but I still took a positive from it because I was like, I scored second highest. I would have beat everybody else.
Earl, go into your league settings. Look at points for and points against. Filter that out. Where are you on points for? If you should be in the top 5. In a 10-man league, you should be in the top 5. If you're not in the top 5, then that's probably I don't know. You're probably starting the wrong guys or something. but I think that squad is decent enough to go score at least over 100 points each week. But you got to play the right guys. But yeah, if you're still here, I don't know if he's still here or not. But anyways,
That's a good question. Might not.
Oh, he might be. We got 7 guys. We got I think I got everyone from Twitch kind of dropped off. So, but yeah, no. So either way, look, tomorrow.
See if I can get you in. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, Mr. Busy Man over there. Are we doing one tomorrow?
Sure. We could try.
Okay.
Just let me know. You're the one who's usually like, let's do it, and then like, all of a sudden I'll just get, damn it, and like
that's how Fridays have been.
And you're like, well, tomorrow's Thursday, so
yeah. So I think we'll be okay with tomorrow. We've been doing Thursdays, as of late. Did we get last week? I don't know if we got last week or not.
Over that exciting Texans and Eagles game.
Hey, well, we still got to talk about it. And on top of that, we might get more questions about the following days. So who knows? Because we have a Germany game this week. So I do want to talk about that eventually. So yeah.
Sure. Very excited.
So anyways, guys, look, freaking... That's it, man. I got nothing else. Talked about a little bit of everything. Got some great heights, over-unders, and max or minimum Crosby. Braden, thank you for being our guy in the chair, as always. But yeah, Michael, wherever you're at, man, I hope you watch this. I need to get a hold of you. I was hoping to get a hold of you today. Or else this lovely jersey that's yours is gonna keep hanging here until I know where to send it, my guy. But for the rest of you, look, we're at 226. If you're on Twitch, go over to YouTube. Once we hit 300 subs, we'll be giving out another one. It won't be a Chargers one. It won't be his Washington. What? You should probably flip it.
Probably should.
Just say, yeah. You should probably flip it. There you go. There you go.
Washington football team jersey.
Yeah. But now we don't know. Well, actually, no, they changed it completely. But no, it'll be a team of your choice and whatever. It'll be the number 3 on it. So yeah, should be fun. Tell your friends and family. Get yourselves a jersey. And we have a raffle. So, anyways, that's it. Anything else? Oh, sheet. What?
That's the German soccer league. You said German game, so you brought up the Bundesliga.
Okay. Thank you, Braden, for that. Always gonna count on you. You know what's worse when both Braden and Kadani are in here? When they're both in here, it gets pretty brutal. All right. And then Brian. And then when Brian, oh my gosh. If all 3 of them were here at the same time, just messing with me, it would be bad. All right. Mark, any last words? I'm about to close it.
No, man, we covered just about everything.
All right. Tomorrow we'll be on. We'll try and do the lunch hour with covering more in depth with the Eagles and Houston. We'll see any more questions we got from there. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for coming in. Goodbye, Mark. Goodbye, myself. And goodbye, Josh Allen, as usual. Good morning, good evening, good night, wherever the hell you guys are at. We'll see you guys tomorrow during our lunch hour here on Dynasty Pylon. And thanks for watching, and we love you. And goodbye. Take care of yourself. And stay hydrated.
I like it.
Getting hyped when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave. Eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up in the place. I was born and when I watched me elevate. I was born and when I watched me elevate.